For the vegetarians, for the PETA people watching this video, please turn away. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this episode, we're gonna get into tank bags, specifically tank bags on a sports bike. So what I got in my hands right here is the SW-MOTECH tank bags. This right here is the day pack, and this one right here is the city pack. This one is obviously a lot bigger, and we'll get into how it feels on the bike, all that good stuff a little bit later in the video. But this one right here, I use all the time, almost every single time that I'm riding this bike right here. I got my day bag on there. It is so nice just to have a little bit of space. Put your sunglasses, put your hat, put your Red Bull, whatever you want. Having the day bag is so convenient. The night bag right here is absolutely amazing if I'm going for an overnight trip or something like that. Not having to wear a backpack is so freaking nice. Honestly, guys, what do you guys think about tank bags? Do you think that they ruin the look of the sports bike? Do you think that's kind of defeating the purpose of having a sports bike? Or do you dig actually having a tank bag on here? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's restricting? Let me know down in the comments. Before we really get into this video, before we really get into these tank bags here, just appreciate this garage. I think this might be my very last video filmed in this garage. Unfortunately, we'll get into all of that in another video, but let's just say big things are happening. I'll leave it at that. Anyways, let's roll that cinematic edit of these bags right here, get some close-ups. Let's go. That I got an M1000, guys, was because one, I'm getting older, I'm 37 years old now, and two, I wanted to go on longer rides without being in that real sports bike position, hunched over. You guys know it. But the reason that I got this bike right here was because I just wanted to go on a bit longer rides, be comfortable, and not sacrifice any of the horsepower. Although I did sacrifice a little bit of horsepower going from the double R to the single R. This does have the exact same engine as the double R, but if you guys seen my dyno video, this bike right here actually got 5 less horsepower than my 2025 S1000RR. I have no idea why, something to do with the tuning. I don't know. It does have a slightly bigger sprocket in the rear there. Maybe that accounts for a little bit of horsepower loss, but go ahead and check that video out, guys. But spoiler alert, this bike does have 5 less horsepower than my double R. So having the single R was an absolute upgrade, guys. I could go on longer rides. I wasn't hunched over. I could have a passenger way easier, guys. I could have my wife. That's right, guys. I did get married. For all the ladies that are watching this video, all 2 of you, 1 of you, probably 0 of you, more likely. I am a married man now. Thank you. Hold for applause. I know. Thank you. I am extremely happy to finally have gotten married. Best day of my life for frickin' sure. But having my wife on the back now is just so much easier than being on the double R. So that's kind of the whole reason I got the M1000 single R in the first place. And then I wanted a way to carry some of my luggage without her or me wearing a backpack, and that's where these SW tank bags really came in nice. I've had tank bags in the past, and they're the magnetic ones or the strap ones. So after I scratched the absolute shit on my 2008 Gixxer, I was just totally turned off from tank bags. I never wanted to get another one because I just didn't want to scratch the absolute crap out of your beautiful, beautiful tank. But then when I saw the SW tank bag, saw how it clicks in, saw how it kind of sits, you know, a little bit above your tank right here, I was absolutely sold. I'm like, wow, I kind of like tank bags again. So right away, I went to the BMW dealership and ordered up these tank bags right here, the SW tank bags. The first one that I started with was the city one right here, because that was kind of the whole point of having a tank bag, was to be able to go on an overnight trip and have a ton of storage, guys. And then after riding with this one right here, this one was just a little bit too excessive for day-to-day riding. So I went and picked up the day bag right here. This thing, I almost never ever ride this bike without the day bag. It is so handy to just put a couple things in there. You could put your beers in there. I mean, you could put your peanut butter in there. I mean, there's quite a bit of space in here, and it is so handy. One of the nice things about both of these bags right here is if you don't have enough space, there is actually an expandable compartment here. These things come up just like that. You can see you get just a little bit more space if you want to fit an extra couple beers or a jar of peanut butter. They both have that expanding option on here. This one looks a little bit more ridiculous when you expand it the entire way. It definitely blocks your phone when it's on the quad lock, but this comes up, I mean, just look at that. That is so much more space. You can honestly fit so much into this bag right here. Last year, me and the wife actually went over to Salt Spring Island, Victoria, did an overnight trip. She didn't have to wear a backpack. We were able to get everything into this bag right here. It was freaking perfect. That being said, I mean, we didn't pack a ton of stuff, but that being said, guys, I'm gonna show you exactly how many t-shirts you can fit into each one of these bags right here, just so you guys have an idea of how much you can actually pack on one of these tank bags. Let's get into it. All right, first up, we're gonna start with the day bag right here. See exactly how many shirts, how many t-shirts, these are no long sleeves here, just t-shirts, guys, how many we can fit in this bag right here. So as you can see, I've got these rolled up really tight here. Super professional roll job here. Start with the first shirt. That is 1, 2, and 3, and 4, guys. 4 shirts, guys, right there. Super easy. Let's actually expand this here and see if we can get a couple more in. Just going around, just like that, popping that up. Oh yeah, that is so much more space, guys. Wow. Push those down just like so. Wow, you can definitely get maybe another 4, I think 3 more. Got my beautiful Hawaiian shirt right here. We can definitely get 2 more. That is 5. Another nice Hawaiian shirt, guys, right here. I think we got 1 more in us. Oh yeah, we got 1 more, 1 more. And we'll put my other Hawaiian shirt in there. Stuff that on in there, boom. Oh yeah, oh, she'll go for sure. That is tight, but we can definitely get 7 t-shirts in the day bag. All right, next up, we've got the city bag right here. You can definitely fit a lot more t-shirts or jars of peanut butter in this bag right here. There is just so much room. It just kind of goes all the way in here. I mean, look at that, all the way down. So much space in this bag. All right, let's see how many t-shirts we can fit in this bag. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, the Hawaiian shirts. 5, 6. Another Hawaiian shirt. 7. We're already at what the limit was on the day bag. 8. I think we can get 1 more. 1 more. 9. Let's try 9 before we expand it. That is 9. I think we could probably get 1 more in here, probably 8, without actually expanding the top. Now let's see exactly how many more you can fit once you actually pull this up. I mean, it does look a little bit ridiculous having this all the way up there, but it just gives you so much more space. I mean, just look at that. Let's see how many more we can get in here. And this is 9, 10. And we've got one more shirt right here. Let's see, boom. Ah, so easy. That is 11 t-shirts there. Honestly, guys, I think if you really stuffed it, you could probably get 12 in this bag right here. So now that you guys know exactly how many t-shirts you can fit in each one of these bags, let's actually jump on the bike and see how they feel. So getting on the bike with the day bag right here is no problem whatsoever. Let's just grab my phone here. You can click in your quad lock right there. I can fully see my phone, no problems whatsoever. Lots of room right here between my six-pack abs and the bag right here. So I just realized I got all the way home and I totally forgot to talk about the ring that you guys actually have to buy to be able to attach these tank bags on here. Kind of makes the bike look a little bit ugly, I think, but honestly, I do still think it's worth it. Okay, back to the garage. Also, these bags are just so easy to take off. There's a strap right there. You pull it, it releases from the ring here. So incredibly easy. Next up, let's slap on this city bag right here. A little bit of a bigger tank there, and you really do got to push down. A lot of the times I've got to open this up here just because it is slightly touching the tank there. Give it a little push, boom, there we go. And just like that, locked in. Let's jump on the bike here. This one is a little bit more of an interference here. My six-pack abs are just starting to hit the bag right here, but really overall, I mean, you're just barely touching it. You do lose a little bit more of your view here. You can see your speedometer absolutely perfectly, but let's just grab my phone here, slap this on, just like that, slap that onto the quad lock. So when you're in this position right here, I'm losing about, I'll try to get an angle. You're losing just a tiny bit of your screen here. You kind of got to look over just to see it. I will say when you expand this thing all the way up just like that, I mean, it kind of looks a little bit ridiculous, but right now where I'm riding, I'm losing half of my screen. I've got to peek over here. So if I'm running GPS or something like that, I've got to do one of these just to be able to see my phone screen, to see where I'm going, but really not that bad, not too intrusive. Obviously, if you're leaning over or doing something like that, you're not going to be able to with this tank bag on there. You're out cruising, you're on an overnight trip or something like that, or you're carrying 7 jars of peanut butter from the grocery store, because that's usually how much I go through every week. Yeah, I do ride to the store, get my peanut butter, slap them in here, but I'm just not racing home. It is a little bit restricting. Quick little break in the video here, guys. I feel like I gotta show off my brand new wallet. So obviously, being a BMW fan, we had to go with the BMW colors right here. This wallet is completely custom. It is one of a kind. Shout out to Buffalo Bones. I'll link him down below. He didn't sponsor this video or anything like that, but I am just absolutely obsessed with this wallet. For the vegetarians, for the PETA people watching this video, please turn away. On the outside here, this black right here is Italian leather. On the inside here, this is actually a French goat right there. So smooth, so sweet, perfect color to match with the M1000R. And then on the outside, that's where it gets really interesting, guys. This right here is ostrich, and then in the middle here we've got gator, and then on the outside, the red right here is ostrich again. Just so exotic. 4 different animals. Again, sorry to all the vegetarians watching, but I just think this is such a one-of-one wallet. Anyways, back into the video. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I really hope you learned something new today. I really hope you enjoy these tank bags as much as I do. If you guys have a tank bag, if you guys run the same system, let me know down in the comments. I absolutely love them. I think they are absolutely amazing. Drop a comment down below if you guys think I should put this on my S1000R. Kind of think that defeats the purpose a little bit, putting it on the R there. I'm really not going to go on any long trips or anything with that bike. That was the whole point of the single R. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you let your uncle, your aunt, your grandma, your grandpa know that this is the best way to transport some luggage, some things on your sports bike. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, bye.